Welcome back to the channel. We are on part 2 of the Springdale property. If you missed the first video breaking down this property, you can click right here and go watch it. But essentially, we've had this property for years. Used to be a rental. Tenants were terrible. One of them's actually in jail. We had to get rid of them. And we decided, you know what? Let's get rid of this property. Let's fix it up, flip it, and put it on the market to sell. And so we've pretty much got it done. You'll see there's a few things left we have to go over, but to be completely honest, I'm sick of having this property. We've had it way too long. Rehab's going too long. It's been a headache, and I am ready to get this thing done and sold. So I'm gonna show you what we've done. I haven't even been here in weeks, so I've been told we're close to being finished, but we're about to find out together. So let's go see. Bro, this is terrible. You guys see this? This is washed out completely. Like there was gravel all mixed in with these stones. Was a beautiful walkway at some point, but just found out that there's obviously water that's coming over the edge and totally washed this out. I mean, look, this whole front leading up to the front porch is now gravel. Wasn't planning on this, was hoping to put the property up for sale next week. Now, haven't even been inside yet. I gotta call the landscaping company, say, come fix this mess. This should have never happened. They should have known what they were doing on the front end. This is part of it. Bro, like we literally, no joke, are so sick of having this property, like forgot to pay our taxes. 100% forgot to pay the taxes on it. My wife comes to the house, she was helping us flip it, sends me a video in the front yard of a notice that our property is gonna be seized if we don't pay the taxes on it. Obviously, we paid it, we own the property, but that just goes to show you, over it, totally over it. And here we are. Cabinet's not done. We're supposed to be done 2 weeks ago, was told they'd be done 2 weeks ago, haven't been here, didn't stay on the contractors. Here we are, having to put up with this bull crap when I'm trying to get the property listed by next week. When are these cabinet doors gonna be done? They were supposed to be on 2 weeks ago.
Well, I was waiting on that guy who was on vacation all the time.
Bro, I don't care who we're waiting on. I need these cabinets on yesterday.
I should be able to get it knocked out before I leave on vacation.
All right, don't be calling me Neggy Nancy anymore either.
I mean, you're negative about 95% of the things when you call me, so.
Well, that's what you got into being a contractor. So that's my contractor Landon. Love him to death, does good stuff, but we have had a heck of a problem with these cabinets. Every day that this property sits and isn't sold costs me money. And so when I look right here and I'm just waiting on a few pieces of wood to be able to list this property for sale, it frustrates me. So they need to get it done. I'll be glad when they get it done, and hopefully we'll be able to get this property sold really quickly. But barring our missing doors here, this is what we decided to do with the kitchen compared to what you saw last time in the first video. So if you remember, we took this house down to the studs, completely ripped all the drywall out, all new electrical, all new plumbing, everything new. Now, one thing we didn't do in this house that I'm kind of kicking myself on, and I hope it doesn't hurt us when we go to list it, is we did a good job with the kitchen, with the sink, the countertops, new windows, but as you can see, we did not add new cabinets. And I actually don't think we needed to add a whole new cabinet set. I just wish we would have refaced these doors with something more modern. To me, these are a little dainty, outdated, and they don't pop when you come in. And so I usually go all in on flips. When we're talking about the kitchen, we were a little tighter on this budget, but I'm kicking myself for not doing the doors. But overall, still a huge upgrade compared to what we started with. But this is what we do. We're able to clean it up, turn junk into beauty. So again, we drywalled the entire house. This is the nice little living room, and we redid all the floors. As you can see here, we put hardwood all throughout the entire house. And then we went with the dark stain. Who doesn't love the dark stain hardwood floors in this day and age? I'm sure there'll be a time where it loses its coolness, but right now, if you got the nice dark stained floors, it only gives you an upper hand when you're going to try and sell a property. All right, so as you can see, we haven't got the house cleaned yet because we still had some work that was being done, so just ignore the mess. We've got all new tile down, new vanity, toilet in place here, and then we kept the existing tub because this is the porcelain material, and we decided not to go ahead and tile the shower. There's already an insert shower here. It's the guest shower, and to be honest, it gets pretty pricey when you go to start tiling showers and floors. So we were able to save on budget here, but still offer the value for the neighborhood that we're flipping in. The most value was added in this house right here in these two spaces. So if we look back at what it used to be, this was like some janky outdoor room, wasn't air conditioned or heated, and then it led out to the deck that was falling apart. So we said, you know what can we do with this space to make this home more valuable and make it look a lot better than it did before? And so what we did is the deck outside, we completely ripped it down, it's gone. And then instead of having a door that leads out of the back of the house, we just walled it in. And when we walled it in, that allowed us to separate what was at one time one big room into two separate rooms. And so here on the right side, we turned this into the laundry room that's located in the master bedroom. I don't currently have this set up at my house to where my laundry room's in our master bedroom, but I would about do anything to be able to have the laundry room in my room. I don't know about y'all, hate walking down to take my clothes to the laundry and then having them carry back up the stairs. Maybe I'm just lazy. And that's probably why I have a pile of clothes in my room that my wife is always yelling at me about. So this is the master bathroom, same tile as we did in the guest bathroom. Nice vanity, but not luxury. This isn't a luxury neighborhood. And so you can go pick up a vanity like this for $200 to $300 at Home Depot instead of spending $1,000, $2,000 at some high-end luxury store. Ideally, you want to tile the bathrooms when you can. When I'm talking about bathrooms, the shower and the flooring. But we felt as though putting in this insert shower with what we've already done to the home and the area that it's located in. Look, I mean, we've got all the space in the world here. I'm a pretty big guy, can dance around. It's like the second biggest shower I've ever had in my life. We felt as though it is gonna do the trick. So we were able to save thousands of dollars by putting in this insert shower. I think it costs $750 at Home Depot or Lowe's instead of tiling the entire thing. And I think we'll still be able to pull what we want to out of the home profit-wise. All right, so last time I stood in this spot, there was a leak coming in the roof. This entire thing was wet because we had had a rainstorm. We got that patched up, as you can see. Everything's good up above the drywall. Everything's good down below. We've had a lot of storms since, so we know the leaks have been patched and we're good to go in this little nook. This will be the eat-in area, and there's nothing like eating breakfast in the morning and getting rained on, so we wanna make sure that didn't happen. The last thing, if we look at the walls, we kind of go with this greige color. Is that what y'all call it? Greige? Yeah. Greige, beige, and gray. Because it's easy to standardize on all of our properties, whether we're doing rentals, whether we're doing flips. It's a color that people like, and if they don't like it, it's easy to fix. So one of the worst things you could do is try and go with a bunch of different colors and paint a house, a rental, or either a flip, colors that you like in each room, because the colors that you like, there's a 99% chance that the person buying the home or renting it hate those colors. So just stick with the neutral tones. You can use the same color for every property. It just eliminates one decision you have to make and make your life a little bit easier. Bro, somebody tell that guy to stop mowing the grass. We're trying to shoot videos. Yo! Cut your lawnmower off, let's go. So we had to replace all the windows. I don't know if you guys have ever replaced windows. It sucks. It's very expensive. I don't remember exactly what we paid for this house, but I'm going to guess somewhere around $6,000 to $8,000 because we're in the middle of another flip right now, which is 2903 Edgewood. You can watch the video of that flip here. But it's just a lot of work and a lot of labor and a lot of material. It's just not fun to do. But man, windows make such a huge difference on a house. It's worth it. You get your resale value out of it. Think about if you're going to buy a house and you got these old windows that won't even open because they're painted shut. Are you excited about that? Or do you like the nice, crisp, clean look? I think most people like the nice, clean look. Kind of an eyesore for this property that I don't really have a solution for without paying a lot of money is this ugly HVAC unit right here. So it's been inspected, everything's working fine. We fixed all the ductwork underneath the house, so it works. Everything's good with it. It's just not the most aesthetically pleasing thing ever. And it happens to be right by the door that people are gonna use all the time. So I showed you the two rooms we added inside, which was one side laundry, one side master bathroom. If you remember in the previous video, this was still walled off with OSB. It's completely been patched up. Nobody would ever even know that there used to be a door here that led out to a deck, and we've been able to add a ton of value to the house through the process. So I told y'all we're flipping this property. We're gonna make a decent profit, hope to make around $50,000 gross. Not the greatest thing in the world, not the worst thing in the world. But it's kind of sad because we actually already have a tenant that is living here. And we didn't even screen this tenant. They're not paying and we can't get them to leave.
Is this the new renter? Like, how does he pay you guys? Direct deposit or what's going on here?
All right, let's do a quick rundown on the numbers. We bought it for $90,000 years ago. We've had tenants in place. It's been a rental property. We had to evict them. We decided we wanted to flip it. So we have about $70,000 worth of rehab money into this flip. So call it, we're all into this property at $160,000, and we think we can sell it at a market value of $210,000 to $215,000, which is gonna give us a gross profit of 50 grand when it's all said and done. So if we wanna find out our net profit, let's see, we're gonna sell the property, call it for $210,000. We're gonna keep 93% of that because 7% is gonna go to closing costs. 195,000 bucks. We said that we were all in at 170, so 195,000 minus 170,000 gives us a profit of 25,000, and obviously we'll have to pay taxes on this if we decide not to 1031 exchange it. Good thing is, we'll only have to pay long-term capital gains taxes and not short-term capital gains taxes because we've owned the property for over a year. All in all, it's been a great property for us. We've cash flowed on it for years, and tenants have been paying down our debt, which I didn't even add into our numbers. And then we're gonna capitalize and make a decent profit here after this flip. It's been one giant headache to get this property done, but when you look at it at the end of the day, you can make $25,000 for a little bit of a headache. You do that a few times a year, you're making pretty darn good money. So I'm never gonna walk away from $25,000, even if it is a pain in the butt. So thanks for watching part 2 of this video. I'll update you once it's all done, let you know how it went, how the sale went. But in the meantime, go ahead and click subscribe down below. We're releasing videos like this all the time, trying to educate you on real estate investing through our experiences and what we're learning out in the field doing it in real life. And if you haven't caught some of our previous videos, click on either of the thumbnails above, give them a watch, and I'll see you guys next time. Bro, we've already evicted one tenant from this place, and it looks like we're gonna have to evict another one. They're living here rent-free, and we don't let anybody live rent-free.